Hi, I am Taylor Batemeyer and I am currently an undergrad student at the University of Colorado, Denver. I'm majoring in communications with a focus on organizational communication, and I received your YouTube video about problems that family-run businesses can have. Now, being a communications student, I completely understand where problems may arise, situations like bringing in and developing a new family member into the company, or teaching how to work with one another in a business setting. From being a student and studying these classes, I firmly believe that by creating a healthy and more encouraging organizational culture, family businesses can become not only more successful but more productive by implementing just a few changes that I would highly recommend. Just to be clear, organizational communication is a pattern of meaning or interpretation made up of things such as values, assumptions, and artifacts. And just to go a little further on that, artifacts are going to be anything tangible that is in an office space, such as plants, furniture, visible boards, anything that's going to be visible or be able to be touched in a company. Values are going to be the underlying beliefs that a company has, and assumptions are going to be more of the unspoken rules, the deepest part of the organizational culture. I just want to give some recommendations to family businesses that I think will make a more healthy and encouraging organizational culture. So starting off with values, values need to be the core of any family business because it's something that people can turn to and say, yes, this is what we stand for, this is what we believe. And I think that having set values in a business setting would be great for a family business, not only because people can say that they stand by that and that they're working towards a goal together, but they need to have that set values because it's very unlikely that one person is going to have the exact same values as the person in front of them. Artifacts, I also believe, are going to be huge in an organization. The way you even set up your office is going to affect the way people view the culture. For example, if everybody is cut off from each other, there's a lot of cubicles, there's not a lot of interaction, of course the culture is going to be more individual. However, if the office is set up more open, where people can interact, that's going to put off a more open culture where people are welcome to speak to each other and interact with each other. And assumptions are going to be the way people learn the ropes, and that's going to be essential when you're bringing in new family members to teach and develop them to be successful. You also need to consider external forces. These are going to be huge because these are going to be the things that employees bring in from their external life, not within the company. So within a family, that could be anywhere from a fight or differences on views of religion or differences of economics that people have that are currently working there. So in order to be able to focus on the internal structure of the business, people need to realize that it is essential that we strip away external forces when it comes to a business setting, because business is not where people come and worry about their lives, it is where they come and get their job done. So identifying those external forces and finding the best way to minimalize them or even get rid of them is going to be huge to the success and productivity of a family-run business. Finally, I believe that it is essential that you identify with one or more of the 4 organizational cultures that we covered in class. That's going to be control, compete, collaborate, or create. Just a brief overview of each. Control is going to be very much like a hierarchy. Leaders are going to have most, if not all, of the say. Efficiency and standardization is going to be top on the list. Compete organizational culture is going to be wanting to outdo the rest of the businesses that we may be competing against, or valuing differentiation over integration. Collaborative organization is going to emphasize flexibility and discretion rather than stability and control. The last culture is create organizational culture, and this is going to be flexible. It's going to focus more on external forces, and it's really going to bring in the multitasking into the business. So people are going to be in charge of more than one thing. As a business owner, you need to be able to identify at least a little bit with some of these cultures that I've defined and go with it, because identifying with a culture is going to make for less frustration or confusion as to how the family business is run. This is important because at the end of the day, a family-run business is still a business, and success, productivity, and thriving in a business world should be the number one concern. Thank you so much for taking your time to listen to what I have to say. I look forward to hearing from you soon. My name is Taylor Batemeyer from the University of Colorado, Denver, and today I have gone over what I would recommend family businesses implement into their organizational culture to make it even more healthy and encouraging for employees, therefore increasing the successfulness and productivity of each family business. Thank you.